Hey guys, James Pate here, and I got my friend Ali G on the line.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Thank you, James, for getting this webinar together here.
Yeah, and he's a video marketing expert, and he's going to be giving us a great overview of a few things he does for offline businesses and video marketing. So if you guys have any questions at any time, I'll be taking a look at the questions so we can stop and address anything that you guys want to ask. So feel free to ask questions right now about anything you want us to cover or as we're going. So go ahead, Ali.
All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us here on this Thursday evening here. I'm actually here in New York City, just getting over a bit of a disaster. We originally had this webinar scheduled for Monday, and I'm sure everyone knows or heard the news somewhere about this this storm Sandy, and she really ruined things around here in the Northeast. So yeah, we're just getting over all that. But now that things are, we're starting to get back in order, we definitely wanted to do this webinar as we were planning on it. And video marketing is something that is always been out there since the internet basically began. Video has been used, but a lot of people don't really know about the full understanding of the power of video marketing for businesses, whether they're online businesses and especially now offline businesses, because a lot of offline businesses need to have an online presence, and having an online presence is one thing, but then effectively managing your relationships where people are visiting you and actually being able to make a connection with video is something that is, there's been plenty of studies out there done by Ryan Deiss. He's an internet marketing guru, especially in video marketing. There's many others out there that see the benefit. It's a tactical benefit of having video on your website, whether it's online or offline. Okay. And now I'm just going to go ask a general question here. Does anyone here know anything about video marketing in more detail than what I just initially said here? If there's any questions, feel free to just type away, and James will forward me those. James, you happen to have any questions at all at the moment?
Looks like we don't have any questions yet.
Okay. All right, so I'm assuming that since there's no questions, either everybody is a guru at video marketing, or maybe they just don't know exactly what I might be getting at. With video marketing, you want to be able to not just have a video on a web page, but be able to grab the audience's attention. Now, how you might be wondering how would you do that? Well, you want to have something in your video where there's a call to action. Okay, call to action is something where in the video you're like, okay, if you act now, or if you get in within the next 24 hours, you will get such and such deal, or get a certain discount. Okay, and not to mention also video marketing can also be used to benefit your client base. Like, say you have a business and you're managing different clients, online, offline businesses, and these days, reputation management is a extremely hot topic. Okay, rep management. Everybody, I know myself. I mean, I live here in Manhattan. There's a million restaurants. I know myself that when somebody's telling me, hey, let's meet up at a restaurant and have some food, dinner, whatever. For one, I want to know that if I'm going to a place here in Manhattan and I'm going to be paying Manhattan prices for food, I want to be able to know that the food or the restaurant I'm going to is to my liking, or they don't have a terrible track record, or Mayor Bloomberg didn't come down on them for some sort of major fiasco, whatever that may be. I wouldn't want to eat there personally, and that seems to be the trend with most people. Most people, when they go somewhere, they always, quickly these days, especially now with smartphones, Android, iPhones, even, if you still use BlackBerries, people just immediately go on Google, type in the name, and guess what? You have, all of a sudden, these reviews that pop up. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to get on this, do this webinar with James is that James, I'm sure you guys all know, James has this amazing piece of software called the WordPress Review Hub. Now, that in itself, I knew, James, he's got the right idea and where things are headed. Okay, and then when me and James were talking, we basically began to realize that we could use both our products in a way where it effectively really ups your game, and also can up your game for your clients. Like if you're managing clients and they want to be known for having the best reviews on the internet, they're going to want to come talk to you. Now, so now you're asking, okay, so what's the deal about these reviews? Well, reviews, you check it out. I know, for one, if I see a place with a bad review, I'm most likely not going to go there. I'm going to tell my friend, hey, something came up, I don't really, or something. I'm making an excuse. I don't want to spend $100 for a lunch here in the city for a crappy experience. Okay. Now, with video marketing, what you can do. Now, I know James is including some sort of special bonus here today, but we're going to get into that later. But what you can do is basically, say you have your own video for your clients, like saying that, hey, if you liked your experience here at ABC Company or XYZ Restaurant, please go here and leave a review. Now, you can leave a video saying that. Now, if you're gonna be in a video saying like, hey, can you leave a review for me? What's gonna really make them actually leave a review? Like, what's gonna tell them to, okay, once this video is over, I'm gonna take the initiative and go to that web page and leave a review. Most likely, 9 out of 10 times, that's not gonna happen. A person is gonna basically get that, and they're gonna forget. Something's gonna come up. Their kid or spilled some toys or whatever. All of a sudden, the attention is gone. You've lost that customer from actually going and leaving a positive review for your client. Now, your client will appreciate that. Your client is paying you on the monthly. If you've already have a contract set up for, say, reputation management, they want to see results. They want to see that there's reviews being left, positive reviews, of course. So you can basically have a person do that. Now, with video marketing, you want to be able to have something, say, like, for example, now this is what I was thinking of when I came up with, what we're going to get into. You want to be able to have a person be like, okay, this James just told me to go leave a review, but how do I do that again? Right there and then, you want to have a magical button pop up right on the web page, which lets a person just click on it, simple and easy, because when they hear you in the video saying, please leave a review, or right now, and you can even incentivize it. Be like, leave a review, and then show me the link, and you could get a discount or something like that for future somethings. You can set that up. That's entirely up to you. But then say you have a magical button pop up. That person most likely at that moment when you say that get in on this or act now or buy now, or can you leave a review now for this discount for future reference, at that very moment you have your own button pop up to guide them. Or say, for example, when the video ends and you want to redirect them to another page so that they're following your flow that you have in mind.
Hey, Ali.
Yeah.
Can I stop you for a second? Let's go ahead and give these guys an example of what we're talking about.
Okay.
Because, the background on your screen is beautiful. But
yeah. I guess I could talk about it forever, but yeah, go on and give an example. Okay, well, let's just say, for example, is right here. Like this, this is a site with a video asking for you to, basically leave a review. Okay, can you guys all see my page? Can you guys all see my my screen?
You guys see the screen okay? Okay, yeah, we got some yeses. And yes, this is being recorded.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, it is being recorded. So now this is a page over here where we have a video set up to redirect you in a way, but check it out. Here we go.
Thank you for visiting our website. We kindly ask that you take the time to leave us a review of your experience. After this video, you will be taken to a page where you can fill in your information and leave a review on the review site. Thanks.
Now, see how that video just ended? It basically was real concise, to the point. And once it ended, it took you to a review site. Okay? Now, this is a review site for, James, this is one of your companies?
Yeah, this is my website design and marketing company. So, and this is using my plugin Review Hub, which uses the menu of review sites. So basically, you click on a review site, and they're embedded in the page. So if you go ahead and click on like Yellow Pages, and it takes them directly to the site Yellow Pages for my business, which is embedded in the page, and that's my plugin. And but what we figured out is that the best way to get people to leave a review is to make it as easy as possible for them to do it. And you also want to make it personal, because people respond better to when they see a face, whether it be the business's face or even, that girl's face, which is a video that I had made. But yeah, basically people want to see something personal, and they want it to be as easy as possible. So that's why we came up with this method for combining me and Ali, both of our products, into a great system that complements my reputation management system. So he has this really cool video plugin, and it doesn't look really fancy. I can make it look a lot better, the video on the first page, but I literally set this up like 10 minutes before the webinar started. I installed his plugin, clicked a button, and it was there with the redirect. So go ahead, Ali.
Yeah, and that redirect, there's so many different features that, even though that was a very simple redirect, it was just one of the many features of the software that we're going to get into. It's one of the, but it's not even fully optimizing, all these features. Now, I have a demo site set up which highlights many of the features of the plugin. But one of the main things I want to get at is, like, say for example, like you had a button pop up at the very moment you wanted to, and I'm going to demonstrate over here. This is a basic page I had set up, very basic. Okay, before anything like this was done, it was tied to the web page load. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this page. It's just a basic page, just to give you an example. The timer that was set up on the left-hand side of the frame over here was a normal delay of 15 seconds. 15 seconds after this page loads, you're going to have a button pop up that basically, is the call to action right there. Buy now, okay? But even though the video didn't even start playing, we didn't even do anything with it, that buy now button popping up is completely pointless. It's ineffective. It won't work. It won't basically drive your sales and your conversion numbers, okay? I'm playing it now. It's just a simple clip. It's a Dark Knight Rises trailer, but it's just, now I'm playing it. The effectiveness of it is lost. But on the right-hand side is the version using this video marketing method, okay? And you'll see that I'm gonna play it over here, and this is the same clip. It's loading up over here, and it's set for the same thing, for 15 seconds. But in this video, I'm gonna let it go and let it play, and I'm gonna pause it right here at the 14-second mark, okay? I paused it. I stepped away. I went to get some coffee. I came back, and now I'm sitting down again, and I pressed play. But at the 15-second mark in your video, or for example, whatever video you set up, you have a call to action. So instead of Batman doing his thing here, he would say for example, buy now, or get in now, or subscribe now at the 15-second mark, and you specify it at that moment. So when that happens, the 15-second mark, there you go. That's when the buy now button popped up. It popped up at the 15-second mark. So that's the mark that was set up in the video. It's tied to the video, not to the page. And right there in itself, you can see the tremendous effectiveness of how well you can market right there and then. That's just one of the features,
And the other great way that you could use this is, say you wanted to offer some kind of discount or a coupon if they leave you a review. You could have a video where you explain what they need to do in order to get their coupon. Basically say, just leave us an honest review and we'll send you a coupon, and then send us your review to this email address. Or you could do something like that. But basically you can make complex things a whole lot simpler for businesses. Basically anything you want people to do on a website, whether it be in offline marketing or affiliate marketing, you can make the process a whole lot simpler just by having a personalized message show up on the website. So that's what we're trying to get at with the video marketing and offline marketing reputation management, how you can combine those into a great way, a great system.
Exactly, and you know, using what I just kind of highlighted briefly, it's just one of the many features here. Say combining that with James's, you know, WordPress Review Hub. You know, this page I have up over here, you know, this is one of the main features about, you know, James's software, being that you can filter. You set up what kind of reviews you want your clients getting. Like you don't want a person necessarily being able to throw up a review when they were just having a bad day and they were upset at the world and they want to leave a bad review and give you, say you have a 4-star minimum set up as your benchmark with WordPress Review Hub. You can direct, you know, use video marketing techniques, direct it via the WordPress Review Hub, get solid reviews effectively for your clients, and I'm sure, you know, your revenue generated from your clients, from them spreading the word to other businesses where what you can provide is invaluable. It's kind of a priceless thing right now because everybody is doing reputation management of some sort or trying to manage their own reputation online. And so this right here, this is a tag team of sorts. Use the video marketing, get the people to do what you want them to do, incentivize it, just like James mentioned in a way, you know, if you wish to incentivize your customers or your clients' customers, and bring in solid reviews on a steady basis. Like if you can guarantee your clients that you're going to have 20 4-star or above reviews a month, I'm sure they're gonna look at that as a relevancy in their business and the relevancy for their business going forward.
And also for the Review Hub customers on the call, this is actually, you may not recognize this form, but this is the updated version. I actually just released it today. I haven't even emailed anyone about it yet. But
oh, the one I have up here on? The one I have up here?
Yeah, this is the updated, so you guys can go to the members area if you want and get that update. But basically it's based on, it used to be, rating was based on excellent, poor. It was just a few different ratings, and it was set. If they said excellent, then they would be sent to the menu of review sites. But now it's you can set the number of stars that you want it to redirect to the menu of review sites. Otherwise, it just goes to a page that you can customize. So I had someone ask, if you send them straight to the review site, how do you filter the reviews? Do you let people leave a crappy review? And the idea for this is you're sending existing customers to review sites. So based on the method that you're using to drive traffic to your website to get reviews, you can completely bypass this form if you know they're going to leave you a good review and take them directly to the menu of review sites. It just makes it easier for them. But if you are worried about people leaving bad reviews, you can use Ali's video plugin and direct them to the form instead. So you can use it to direct it to any page on your website. You can customize it however you want. So.
Yeah, this is extremely huge. I mean, you know, just imagine, like, if you're able to filter out for your clients, like, you know, get them the volume of reviews, but also be able to filter out that one guy, like I said, that had a bad day, and that one review is gonna stay there. It's gonna be there, and if it shows up in the top few results of said business, it's gonna affect their bottom line. So, so you know, you want to make sure that you can, you know, deliver this value, and right there in itself, I'm sure anybody here on this call can understand how much they could charge residually to any clients of theirs to manage this type of, you know, aspect of their business. You know, I mean, James, I mean, you know, you have a lot of offline clients. On average, like, just out of curiosity, what are you charging for, like, you know, for reputation management?
Well, monthly? As far as how much I charge, it really depends on how big the business is, what their marketing budget is, and all the different services. I usually provide a kind of package, like a local marketing package. And you can really group reputation management. It's a type of local marketing. I mean, you're helping them get more clients by managing their reviews, which is a way that, I mean, reviews helps rank Google Local Plus listings. So if you get them more reviews, they're going to rank higher. So
yeah.
Basically, I charge anywhere between $500 to $1,500 a month for like a complete solution for them. Where you know, you got to make sure they're set up on review sites also to get them reviews, And so I set them up on a lot of different review sites. I'll optimize their website for SEO, optimize their Google Plus local listing, and then set up this plugin and help them, if they want reputation management, I'll train them to use review postcards, or there's a lot of different methods you can direct them to the website to get reviews, but you can use email, you can use postcards, tell them directly in the store, put it on their receipt. There's a lot of different ways that you can get them to...
So 500 to 1,500 a month.
Exactly.
Residually. I mean, everybody here, can just understand, how quickly that can add up. And especially when you have certain things on autopilot, like, James's, software kind of sets it up for you, where you don't have to worry about individually filtering out bad reviews.
Yeah, and I had someone just ask about the update, and yeah, there's another update. Like, I regularly update my plugins because, I use these myself. So when this plugin started out, it didn't have near the features it does now. But, yeah.
Yeah, same with us. With our video marketing software, we've released a bunch of updates since we've launched, and people are absolutely ecstatic over them. We've even gotten a few suggestions, and then we realized that this is kind of a community suggestion of sorts, and then we've added the feature according to that, and people are absolutely loving it. That we're adding these new redirects, these new pop-ups, and whatnot to totally control the video marketing aspect of any business. So, are there any further questions, James? Of any detail? What do you find?
Okay.
I see a question. Does the plugin work with mobile pages? Does the plugin work with mobile pages? Is that one question?
Are they asking about does the video plugin work with mobile pages or Review Hub?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, great.
And also for iPhone users, it reverts to HTML5 because I believe iPhone doesn't allow Flash.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, so the plugin works with mobile websites, so you can set up the plugin to, if you're doing it on a mobile website, what I would do is I would use his video plugin, and then I would direct them to a specific review site because, the plugin, it's kind of complex if you're on a smaller screen to choose a menu of review sites, so I would just direct them directly to a review site, probably Google, which is the one where you get the most out of it because Google has its own mobile optimized website. So you could send them to your page on Google Plus Local, directly after the video finishes on your mobile page that you set up with Holly's plugin. So that's how I do it with mobile.
Yeah, and mobile is extremely, being able to have a presence mobilely these days is huge. With the high-speed internet everybody's having now on their cell phones, which was something that was kind of future speak a couple years ago. People were dreaming about being able to walk around and video conference with people. But now this is the future. This is what we're living in, and you got to be able to know that your video marketing is not losing its effectiveness on a mobile device.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's huge. Okay, so I'm actually going to start getting into some of the features of this software specifically. Is that cool, James?
Yeah, go ahead and give one more demo. Looks like a few people came in late. They were asking what the plugin is and what it does. So just show that one website on my website where I posted that video, just to show them how it works again.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, totally. This is actually the website right here. Okay, now this is what we have posted. This is something that can be duplicated and done again and again.
And you can also set it to auto start as well, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, auto start is one of the main features. It's so I'm gonna actually go through everything, but yeah, it's extremely easy to use. Here we go. I'm gonna play this right now. You'll see.
Thank you for visiting our website. We kindly ask that you take the time to leave us a review of your experience. After this video, you will be taken to a page where you can fill in your information and leave a review on the review site. Thanks.
And there you go. It's redirected right to the review site. This is what you want. You can incentivize it, just like James said. And yeah, really wow your clients with solid reviews.
So someone's asking if they click Yelp. Go ahead and click Yelp right there because they're wondering how it works. So this is the Review Hub plugin that I have, and basically it you can set it to either redirect to Yelp or you can go ahead and go back.
Mm-hmm.
And if you click Insider Pages, you can set it to embed directly. So that's two options you can do with the plugin. You can have it go directly to the website, which you actually have to do with Google Places because they don't allow embedding. But the way I set it up,
I think Yelp, you have to go right to their website as well.
yeah,
right?
so that's why I set it up to do it with that. So
that's huge. Yeah, so you're not being you're not cutting yourself short by not being able to redirect right to the website. Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, let's just go into some of the features of the video marketing. Okay.
let me look through the questions real quick. Make sure we got them all covered. So how do we get them to the video? Rick is asking, do you email it to them or what? Well, you can do it however you want. It's internet marketing. One thing I do, I use review postcards, which was actually an upsell on Review Hub. But basically, you have a postcard with a link to the page where you have the review form set up, or this menu of review sites, whichever one you want to direct them to. And you get people in the company, you get the workers involved and get them to, hand out the postcards to customers. And if they have an email list, you could do that also. You could say, hey guys, I appreciate, supporting our business. If anyone wants to leave a review, just go to this website. You could offer incentives if you want. But yeah, if you could do it through email marketing if they have a list.
This review postcard thing really kind of bridges the gap between the digital world and the customer, the end user world.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, it's really tough to easily bridge that gap. But I mean, what James has just described is like you already have the digital covered. Now, how do you make sure that the people that are coming into the business are optimizing what you set up for said client, handing out these postcards? I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, exactly. And it looks like.
You know how many people dread going to the dentist? Imagine if at a dentist's office you had somebody, as a receptionist handing out these things, and you had the ability to filter out bad reviews.
Exactly.
Oh, this dentist drilled into my tooth for the last hour. It was killing me.
And actually, that video that I showed you with the girl talking, it's a generic video, and I'm going to give that video to you guys who want to get his plugin. That's a bonus that I made.
No way! Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you guys that video if you want to get Ali's plugin. But it would be even more effective if you got the business owner involved and if you got them to leave a personal message. Because people like it to be personal. They like to. Have the business owner talking directly to them and giving them instructions on how to do it. It just makes it that much more effective. But this generic video also works great.
That's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge. Imagine you leave a restaurant or you leave a business and you remember seeing the business owner, but maybe he was a little too busy to actually, maybe speak to you directly. But then the receptionist or the host of the business hands you that postcard, and then you go to the review site and you see the business owner that maybe he or she did not or you spoke to or didn't speak to, but then all of a sudden you have this real personal approach. That's pretty.
Yeah,
exactly.
Pretty clutch. Exactly.
Yeah. But as far as video marketing, you want me to get into all these features of this software?
Yeah, let's go over it a little bit.
Okay. All right. So we set up over here a demo page I've set up over here. Now, one of the main things a lot of people don't like to do is getting to the technicals of video marketing. There's a lot of video marketing software out there, and a lot of it's highly technical, like to a point where it's not user-friendly to the average, Joe or Jane. It's sometimes, it can go over your head. You're like, okay, what am I doing here? Like, what am I inputting in this box and so forth? So all of that, we wanted to make sure that we, avoided anybody experiences. So let's just get into it. So one of the main, actually, something I'm gonna actually pull up. James, you want to talk to about something in detail about your software just for a second, because I just want to pull something up.
Yeah, I can give you guys a link real quick. So if you want to look more at that video that I made that you guys will get access to if you get his software. I just posted it right there. But let's see. You can go ahead and make me presenter for a second, and I'll.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, cool. You did it, right. You're the presenter, James.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, I'm almost all good over here, just so you know.
So I want to talk, I guess I'll give you guys a little overview of video SEO, which is, I actually include 5 videos whenever I set up video marketing I include that in my local search marketing package. I do 5 videos because that's what the Google Plus local page allows you to add to the listing. So what I do, I can give you guys an example. And you see here you search Durham Plumbing, and these guys actually had someone else making them a website, and I don't even think the guy ever finished. But I went ahead and ranked a video for him. So you can see it's like the second result right here. And I'm going to show you guys how I got this video done, because it's a great looking video, and I got it done for $10. So you can see here, this is a feature of YouTube. Let me pause this right here. You can add little blurbs over your YouTube video. So I incorporate that and use it as a call to action on the video. So you can say call for a free quote and put the phone number right there. And then the main thing that I do for video SEO is you want to make sure their website is right there so it's easy for them to get to. So you put their website and their phone number, and then you want to make sure you have your keywords everywhere in here. So Durham Plumbing, Durham Plumbers, Durham Plumbing, and then as you can see, I did their YouTube username to be Durham Plumbing also, and put it in the title right there, and it shows up, at the second from the top, and it's a YouTube video showing up, over local listings. So let me show you. Yeah, you see that, guys? It's a video, a YouTube video showing up over all of the Google Plus local listings. So this is really effective. This is a great service. And as soon as I showed this to them, they were ecstatic. They went crazy when they saw, that I made them this professional looking video. And let me show you the video real quick. So I got that intro done on Fiverr.
Well, the video is one thing, but being ranked number 2 right there, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see that I got that nice looking intro done on Fiverr. And then this, it's called Kinetic Typography. So if you just search typography in Fiverr, you can have this video for $5. And you basically just give them the text that they want, and they put it into this template. It just makes the business look really professional.
Yeah, having a video like this for any business, intro, outro video, as they're known as in the industry, it's such a professional image. These are things you see in the beginning of like major motion picture, like Hollywood movies.
It looks like I got a few people leaving. If you want to go ahead and get his plugin, you can get it right here, jamespate.net/video-commando, and I went ahead and put a link to everyone.
Cool. Great.
So it looks like we got someone that was asking about that.
I actually have everything set up. I actually have everything set up on my end that I wanted to just like pull up real quick to show
Okay.
everybody.
Yeah. Let me switch it back to you.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I should have had that up before, but I just remembered last minute.
Okay. If I can figure out how to switch it back.
Okay. Here we go.
There we go.
All right, cool. All right, show my screen. Okay, so what I wanted to show everybody here was basically everybody is very familiar with the normal dash. Okay, this is my my homepage, you know, Ali G Marketing. But the thing is that you know, I'm logged into my dashboard and I have the plugin already installed, and you'll see like the actual the interface is very easy. I'm just going to add a new page over here, and you'll see that once the plugin is installed, you have this little video icon. Okay, it just pops up all of a sudden right here in your toolbar, and then when you look at it, when you click it, it is real simple. I mean, just looking at it right from the get-go, it's nothing like a couple of the competitors out there. Their screens are way more, you know, technical. So, okay, so right here, you specify all these things, all these features I'm about to get into right now. I'm going to show you. Okay, now you can quickly have a YouTube video, a video that's hosted on YouTube. Now, this is another thing about this software, which is tremendous, which means that you don't have to spend money on hosting fees. You can actually have YouTube do all the legwork. Okay, so you don't have to have your own hosting. You don't have to have it set up on S3 or whatever your accounts are. You just load it up to YouTube. Let them do the hard work. Okay. So right here, there's a button feature in the plugin. Makes your YouTube video a widescreen small, one click. Okay, widescreen medium. Okay, one click. Widescreen large, and then also automatically set up to the high definition version of that video automatically. Okay, you can also have the video start halfway. Okay. It's just a feature where you can have it start right in the middle of the video instead of the beginning. So since it's the beginning, I'm just going to press play over here, and it'll show you it starts right here at you know, like the halfway mark. Okay. Another is the autoplay feature, which we were just speaking about before, where the page loads up, you're about to discover the and fastest way to make money, and you have the video just load up automatically. Okay. Another thing, which is the controls. Okay. You want to be able to have a video that shows that, yeah, maybe you have it hosted on YouTube, but it doesn't look like it's hosted on YouTube, right? It looks like it's hosted on your own server that handles, you know, YouTube-type traffic.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They don't know that, right? They don't know that. You know, you could totally detag the YouTube video. You see, notice there's no YouTube, you know, link over here, but there is one that pops up after. But you can have your own icon pop up over this, which is something I'm about to get into, which is another thing. Like, say you have your company logo. What we were talking about with James just before about that the plumbing company. Imagine if you had the Durham plumbing company pop up over the YouTube thing over here, and that way they don't even see that. They're totally unaware in its entirety. The skins over here, the controller skins, these are something that you can do very easily. As you'll see in the plugin itself, it's as simple as basically just clicking one. You know, there's modern light, modern transparent, air. These are some of just the standard ones that are included. Okay, you'll see right here. This is the modern style, right? This is modern light style. Okay, which is a little, you know, it's lighter in color. There's modern transparent, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's transparent. Okay. The tube style, which is the normal YouTube style. Actually, it's not normal YouTube style. It's a little bit tweaked. There's the air style, which is another skin. And then there's, of course, no controls, which means that the people are forced to stay on your page. Okay. So, I mean, you can have it set on autoplay, and they have no controls over it. Okay. You know, like fast forwarding and anything like that. There's also a full screen option, which means that your videos can be completely, you know, full screen with a simple click. Okay, you can not give them that full screen option because you know that once they go full screen, they're not seeing the rest of your screen. So if you want to have them see the rest of your screen for a reason, there you go. You can, you know, just, you know, not let them have the full screen option, or, you know, or you can let them have it in other controls. Logo demos. Okay, so this is a YouTube video with a clickable logo. Okay, clickable logo, which is pretty cool. You're playing the video. This is right here. You'll see this is the new James Bond trailer, right? And the clickable logo is going to pop up. It's actually already right here, and you just click it, and it'll take you right to whatever page you have set up. Over here in this case, we have the video game website set up just for example purposes. Okay, here we go. YouTube video with logo with fade out. Okay, this is pretty cool too. It gives you a real professional look. You'll see this video fade out. You'll see the logo, my Ali G marketing logo up here, up top. Fade out away after 20 seconds. Okay, so this movie is coming out this weekend here in America, but I believe it's out in England already, because that's how the British do it. They like to James Bond it there earlier. Yeah, as you can see, the icon went away after the 20-second mark. So that went away. Here's another demo, which is the magic button appears at the 15-second mark. This is a YouTube click. I think this is something I already demonstrated before, but once again, I just want to show the effectiveness. Right at this moment, you say, act now. There you go. Get access now. Okay. This right here is a self-hosted video, because it's a non-YouTube video where the magic button works again at the 15-second mark as it should. This is a self-hosted video, I believe, on an S3 account. Okay, this is not a YouTube video. Okay, so 12, 13, 14, 15. Boom, buy now. Okay. This is with a custom image. Okay, you can even specify your custom image as a magic button. Okay, so this is going to go, again, we set the 15-second as the mark, and this is going to be a custom image that you can include. Now, this plugin already has 10 images which you can choose from. This is a custom image. This right here is it could be a coupon. It could be anything. You could have whatever you like. This right here would be like, it could be a coupon. Click here, leave a review or whatever. It brings you a review site, and it looks like a coupon as well. Magic button opens in a new tab. Okay. Now, so the button appears after 10 seconds, and you'll see what happens. This button appears after 10 seconds, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The button appears. Now I click it, and it's in a whole new window. It's in a whole new window. So right there, that you're completely controlling the situation. James, are there any other questions so far?
Let me check real quick. I've been answering a few, but let's see. Chick says, I have both plugins, and this is a nice new twist. Thanks.
Okay, that's cool. So it's good. Nice twists are exactly what this market wants.
I have the unlimited license for Video Commando. Is there an upgrade?
You have the there's updates. If you already have Video Commando, that's great. You can totally just update directly from your WordPress dash. I'll actually show you real quick. It's real simple. You basically just go to your plugins section, and then you find Video Commando right there. You basically can update right from your dashboard. When there's an update available, you'll see Update Now, and you just click that one button. That's it.
Okay.
And yeah, so I just wanted to actually get into the features of it again. All right, so getting right back to all these features. This is our demo page. You're free to go to this page and test out the demos as much as you'd like. This is the redirect demo right here. You'll see the page redirects. This is a simple redirect. It basically waits till the end. This is something you've seen already with James's video just earlier, redirecting you to the review site. Okay, so I could fast forward to the end, and you'll see it review. There you go. It's taken me to my home page. Okay, pop-up demo. Okay. If your browser blocks pop-ups, it might change the behavior of it, but you can even have a pop-up demo pop up here as a redirect. So I'll go to the end, and let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, there you go. It popped up. So if your browser doesn't allow pop-ups, it will most likely redirect to a page. But so there are browsers out there that allow pop-ups, so you can always have the pop-up. And then there's also one of these features right here, which is very important. I mean, these days you want your video to go viral, okay? This is a viral sharing feature which you can easily, just with one click, include Facebook, Twitter, normal embedding, and emailing functionality, okay? You can basically have, with one click, all of a sudden now you have your Facebook popping up, and you can have that, as something that can go viral, okay? Intro and outro. Now, this is something that is an amazing feature. This is something that was added recently as, as an update, okay? The feature is really cool, meaning that, say you don't have some of those high-end editing software. The high-end editing software meaning like Camtasia, some of those, other ones out there. There's many, but say you don't have that, and you don't like splicing videos, okay? You could have an intro-outro video, like the one James set up for that plumbing company, have it pop up at the beginning of the video, then go to the video, and then go right back to the outro video without any editing, without any splicing. That in itself is a tremendous. I mean, James, do you like splicing video?
Yeah, that's great. No, it takes forever because you have to take each video, you have to edit it in a video editing software, and then you have to, wait for it to compile or whatever it does. But I didn't even realize it had that feature. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's something we added because people were asking about it, and then we took the suggestions, like we always do, and we tried to incorporate it, and try to keep the price point as low as it is. So, as you'll see over here. I'm going to actually, oh wait, well, one second, before, I'm going to pause it. This is the intro-outro video right here that's being used, okay? This is an intro-outro video that we had made for a client of ours out in Germany, okay? This is, very, very clean. Okay, that's the video at the bottom. But this is the video we use the software to include with the splicing. Now, you'll see the intro-outro video come in. It starts up. And then it goes right into the video that we actually have, and now this is the video of that say you're selling something or you're whatever the case may be, and the video goes. It's just a generic video that we just used that we found, and then it goes to the end, and as it goes to the end, boom.
Oh, guys, that's powerful. So, how you could use this in offline, say you make a few websites or a few videos for an offline business, you could set up this plugin. You could have one intro video, one outro video, and you can set it up for every single video on their website without having to edit any of them. You just order all the videos on Fiverr, or you record a video of him, and then you get the link. You can even upload it to YouTube. You upload the intro, outro videos to YouTube, and then you just put that link right in there, and it's set up. That's amazing. You don't have to use any video editing software. So, yeah, that's great.
And I know a lot of people hate it. I hate it myself. I hate using Camtasia. It's so annoying. You got to find the exact second mark. You got to find it, where you're going to end it. You're gonna, you got to make sure there's no gap, whatever. And, it takes a while, but it's such a simple thing to do over here. And as you'll see, this is the plugin in action. Okay, you'll see that the intro outro video right here. You can specify. You can even specify just the intro or just the outro or both. Okay, you have a lot of control. Very easy to use. Remember when I was pointing out the logo? I had it set for the top right as a default, but you can have the top left, or everyone knows that the YouTube logo is on the bottom right. Now you throw in your logo in there over the YouTube logo. People don't even know it's being hosted on YouTube. You could totally leverage YouTube for all your video marketing campaigns and not pay $1 in hosting fees.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Which is huge. Yeah, and then right here, this is the payment button. It's normally set on disable as the default, but then you want to click it, and then you can pick any one of these standard, 10 images that you could choose from. Anything from add to cart to all the way down to sign up now. And one of the best things is also you can include your own image, and you could just basically, just like you could have a coupon pop up. Because when people see that perforated edge around a coupon, they're like automatically like, oh, this is a coupon. This is like a special deal. I have to get in now, otherwise, I'll miss out. And that in itself is an effective way. You could also, of course, specify the button link. You could even have once they click on the button, you can have that pop up in a new tab. And the redirects are here. the sharing, which is one click, just one click, and you include Facebook, Twitter, and embedding functionalities right into your video so you can make your video go viral. And then one of the last features over here, and we're always adding more. This is the splash image. Okay. Now the splash image, normally with a video, the splash image is set by say YouTube. YouTube usually sets the splash image. Now you can have your own splash image pop up. This is the splash image we want to use, the one at the bottom, and we have a YouTube link using this splash image. So they don't see anything of the YouTube link. They don't see any weird image of some random person. They see something very clean, professional, makes you stand out. You click it, and then it goes from the splash image right into that video that we were watching originally. I mean, it really gives you an edge in video marketing. It's tremendous. Any other questions right now at the moment, James? Hey, James, you there, buddy? Did I lose everybody, or am I still here?
I forgot I was muted. Let's see. More people asking about recording. Yes, this will be recorded. Yeah, they're asking, is that without any rendering, the intro and outro? And that's correct. It doesn't have any rendering. You just put the link to the video in there.
Exactly. Yeah. No, there's no rendering involved. We're trying to make this whole video marketing thing, which was our main goal here at Ali Marketing, which was to make video marketing such a walk in the park where you guys are like, oh, video marketing, I do that in my sleep. It's like something that you don't even think about. Something that it's just there for you in your WordPress dashboard. Just to be optimized, to be used, for your clients, for yourself. This is money that's generating, it's being generated right now, or could be right now, for your business.
Does the YouTube logo always appear on the video hosted on YouTube? Yes, it does, but as Ali's been showing his software, it's only one I've seen that has that ability to put that logo like right over the YouTube symbol, so you can't even tell it's hosted on YouTube. So
yeah, that's something we can't get around, avoiding the YouTube logo. So since we couldn't get around it, we were sitting here a couple months ago thinking like, what can we do? Everybody loves to, you have major networks on TV, including their Comedy Central or MTV logo on the bottom right. So YouTube doing it is not out of the ordinary. But how do you control that? Boom, you just throw your logo over it. You throw your logo over it, and it's clickable. So they see your logo, and they click on it, and YouTube logo is not clickable. That's one thing that I may have not mentioned earlier. So the YouTube logo loses its functionality. It's not, see, I'm rolling my mouse over it, over here on my page, and it's not turning into a hand as it normally would.
Because that's the last thing you want to do is take people away from your website.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't want YouTube stealing traffic, and having those intro and outro videos, to your video ensures that they never see any suggestions YouTube, how likes to make at the end. You know how they always do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they're totally, that's one of the main things. So WordPress Video Commando is the software that we're talking about, okay? WordPress Video Commando, it gives you, just like the box art shows, total control over your video marketing, okay? No longer are you a slave to hosting fees. No longer are you a slave to YouTube. You kind of run it, and that's one of the things that me and James, want. I know James is always. I've known James for a while now, and I know that's something that he's always trying to make sure of, is that giving his clients and customers more control than their peers in the business, in this world.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah, and having total control. That's where you start making money, where you can actually take the traffic, market it effectively, turn it into revenue, and making your clients talk about you to other businesses.
Exactly.
So are there any other questions here, James? Any? I like something maybe maybe someone's got a detailed question. I'd love to try to topple that if there's
Let's see.
out there.
Well, I just want to say that like the settings as far as like inserting a video, like this is the simplest like user-friendly plugin that I've seen for video marketing. Like there's a lot of other ones out there that are really complex. They have, maybe some of the features is this, but it's just you have to be a programmer to figure out how to install it and get it working. But this, it just makes everything super simple. Let me look at the questions. Can you show the S3 insert?
The S3 insert?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Here we go. This is I'm assuming the person's asking you mean the S3 hosted video, right?
Yeah, for inserting Amazon S3, which is a good alternative if you don't want to deal with like a YouTube logo,
Right.
putting your logo over theirs. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it affects conversions or anything that much, but it might look a little bit more professional if you host it yourself.
Everyone has to keep in mind that remember that this software takes away YouTube's linking. So even if they saw the YouTube logo and they clicked on it, it won't take them anywhere. It's just gonna basically like I'm clicking on it right now. It's just controlling my video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So but to show you an S3 hosted video, okay, here we go. This is a S3 hosted autoplay. Okay, this is a video hosted on an S3 server. It's on autoplay. It just started running here. Turn the volume up. Yeah. So this is already hosting. This is one example. There's another example right here where we have the magic button with a video that's hosted on our own. It's the same video. It's hosted on our own thing. It pops up after 15 seconds. So you don't lose any functionality by YouTube or your own hosted. This is on an S3 account. And right here at 12, 13, 14, I'm going to pause it. Oh, I walked away to get some coffee, whatever, and I came back, and then I decided to, play this again. Now I'm more awake. It's early in the morning. I play it, and this tells me to buy now. Boom. Pops up, and, I mean, anyone here is on this call can just understand how powerful that is. Being able to control your client's actions, your customer's actions.
Yeah, it looks like they were asking about adding S3 video, adding an S3 video into WordPress, and yeah, it's basically the same as YouTube. You just paste the link in there,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's totally simple. Yeah. As far as I mean, you see right here with the plugin in action. If you see your video, it's right up here. That one of the top things. Specify the video URL. You can specify YouTube right here, any YouTube link, or your own S3 link, or if you have your own servers, your own link to that. Real simple.
Yeah, and it automatically detects like what type of video it is and takes care of everything for you. So
exactly, and you don't have to specify, whether or not your customers are going to be Apple, like if they're mobile users, if they're going to be iPhone or Android. It automatically knows what they're using and it will revert, for iPhone users to HTML5 so they can see everything the way you formulate it.
And for mobile websites, you're saying it automatically resizes the video for mobile devices, like even if you have a different screen size setting?
Oh no, the resizing is a feature that we are working on at the moment. I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
The automatic resizing is a feature that we're about to launch in an update. We're already up to version 1.9 now. We've launched this as version 1.0, so there's been plenty of updates since then. And we do intend on doing that. But as of now, you specify whatever size video you want, and you can even specify it by pixels individually, as you'll see on my screen over here. So if you're familiar with the iPhone OS or iPhone 5 or iPhone 4, you can specify your own pixel width and height, which will have no issues with.
Yeah. And what's the general width? It's like 4 something for mobile devices, I believe, like 460. I'm not sure. Exactly,
I'm not sure exactly, but I mean, I know that's readily available for devices. So if you want to have I mean, from our experience that we've seen, the general size that does not affect being able to see the image, seeing the video, is widescreen small to widescreen medium.
Okay.
Right? Widescreen small to widescreen medium. Like widescreen small makes it basically that your YouTube, say iPhone user can just basically swivel their device to the side, and it'll be corner to corner.
And someone's asking about full screen. Is there a way to start it in full screen?
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. You have. Oh, wait, okay, here we go. Here's the. Let's just go back to the. This is the actual plugin right here. You basically you have the full screen option. Oh, you mean to start it autoplay full screen? Is that the question, or having?
Yeah, it looks like
you can have autoplay and the full.
Yeah, so it looks like you can. Mike Ramirez was asking that. Can you also add in a feature to automatically display the video in full screen mode at start? So it looks like it does have that. So that's a cool feature. So if you have a website, it can automatically start a video when they visit the website in full screen. So
exactly, and yeah, you have. It's so simple. I mean, I know that I have a lot of friends that are not technically adept, and yeah, this is a walk in the park. I've seen other interfaces, like, I don't want to mention names, but there's a certain product out there that's priced at around $200, and I'm sure everyone here knows what I'm talking about. That interface is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like you see it and you're like, oh my god, I need to go back to school again.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at any of the other video marketing platforms out there, I mean, you're going to be paying upwards of $100, $200. So this is a really great option at a really low price compared to the competition. So
exactly, and if everyone that doesn't know yet or hasn't visited James's link that James has posted up, currently it's still on a dime sale, and it's going up. So I believe right now it's around $43, which is way lower than anything out there.
And if you want to show them again that video bonus, if anyone missed it, that I'm throwing up for anyone who wants to buy Video Commando.
Oh yeah. You're including that video bonus. Anybody can use. Anybody can use this.
I made sure to make sure that it's a generic video, so it'll work with just about any business. So you just throw that up on their webpage, you have it redirect to the many review sites if you have Review Hub, and then you're set.
Yeah, this is the video that you can use, and on this page, James doesn't have it set for autoplay, but just having this girl pop up.
Thank you for visiting our website.
In autoplay, just having her pop up in autoplay, directing, redirecting. Anyone here can understand the benefits of what we're talking about.
Okay, let's look through the questions again.
Oh, is it? It's already past 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it looks like we're about over. So if there's any other questions that you guys have that we can help you with, just let us know right now, because we're about to. Looks like we're about to wrap up.
Yeah, exactly. If anybody, I'm sure everybody here knows James very well, but you may not be familiar with me. But you guys can always get a hold of me as well at my email address. I'll throw right here. It's real simple. It's Ali, my name, ALI, at aligmarketing.com.
There you go. They want you to go over the intro outro feature that you have. So why don't you show that again?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. The intro outro feature, very simple to use. You basically have, say you make an intro outro video. You either have it developed with your own people. You go on Fiverr to find a deal, whatever the case is. You have the video. You have it set up. If I were you, I'd throw it up on YouTube. Why spend the money on hosting? Let YouTube pay for it, right? So you set up the video URL, specify the video URL right here in this box, and then you can set it up for either intro or just the outro, or both, like we demonstrated earlier, where it came in the beginning and it came in at the end of the video without any splicing. So it's just 1, 2, 3. You kind of do your splicing, you do your video marketing, kind of all in one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's powerful, and it saves you from having to do any video editing, whatsoever. It's
Yeah,
great.
if you have a slow computer, I mean, I luckily have an i7, which
Yeah.
is like a really fast um, processor. But I mean, some computers can take hours to render a video, and hours long. I mean, I live here in New York City. I mean, time is money. If you're wasting hours just waiting for a video to render, then I mean, so be it. But if you can avoid it and load it up on YouTube and have them do the rendering on their end or whatever they got to do, then so be it. I would leverage YouTube at all costs because I mean, people don't really think about it. Oh yeah, I'm hosting it on my own, but in the long run, those dollars, cents, and whatnot, they add up. And depending on your video marketing campaign, over a year, it could be hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars that you just saved. So, any other questions there, James?
Can you scroll down to the settings screen so we can see all the features?
The settings screen?
Yeah, I guess they just wanted
What do
you
you
to
mean,
scroll
what
to.
settings screen?
I think they just wanted you to scroll to the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, to the
So.
bottom. Okay, yeah. Over here in the middle area, you'll see you can specify your splash image. Okay. You can even specify your logo URL or whatever logo you have. You could also link the logo to whatever website you want them to go to. So instead of them trying to click on YouTube, which won't take them anywhere because it's deactivated, now you can have them click on your logo, which is active, and will take them to wherever you want them to wherever you want them to go. You could position your logo on whatever part of the screen. You can even scale the transparency of the logo, so you can make the logo fully opaque. Fully opaque meaning that if you have your logo, say, over the YouTube logo will not be seen in any which way. So that's one thing. You could have the logo fade out after a few seconds, or leave it blank to show throughout the whole video. But if you have it fade away, it kind of gives you a little like this professionalism. Like people don't. It's so weird. It's like Ryan Deiss. He's big on video marketing. He's like kind of a guru. He has all these studies out there, right, on this stuff. That's what he does. He doesn't develop software, but he does studies on video marketing. And video marketing, he knows that when he has a certain professional image, it resonates with your people. So right there, if you have it fade out after a little while, this shows them that you have this like technical expertise. It can be so simple. I mean, they don't know. They don't know you have this the plugin. They don't know that. They for all they know, they thought that you were in a lab somewhere trying to figure out how to make all this look so clean.
Okay.
And,
Well.
going below this. I'll just finish up real quick.
Okay.
Going below this, you'll see the controls. You can remove the controls with a simple click, or specify them to how they look. They can, they always fade away after a little bit. So if you don't have your mouse over these controls, they fade away. Very, very clean too. These are all the buttons you can specify, and the buttons you specify, you can. It's automatically set on disabled, but once you undisable it, you can specify where in the video you want it to pop up, not tied to the load page of the screen. You can also have your own image pop up over here by specifying it. You can preview it. You can make sure that this is linked to the right link, so whatever this button is linked to, people go there. Usually specified as a buy now or some sort of revenue generating link. And then you could also have it open up in a new tab. You have the post video URL. So as a redirect, it's optional. You can have it as a pop-up. And of course, the viral settings are one click, and that's it. And that pretty much wraps up these features of Video Commando that are readily available for you right now.
Yeah, so it looks like we've covered a lot. We've shown you guys how to use video marketing for reputation management. We showed you how to get your own videos outsourced for about $10, how to do SEO on your videos, how to integrate an easy system that you can use with local businesses and sell as a service for about $500 to $1,500 a month. So yeah, I hope you guys got some value from this. And do you want to put up a link if these guys are interested in getting your plugin on the screen?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, wait, don't you have the link right now? You have
Yeah,
the link,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
It's just jamespate.net/video-commando.
Exactly. Yeah, go to that link, and you guys can take advantage of this. Now, just so you know, I just want to throw this out there. I mean, this is kind of like insider info. I kind of told James about this earlier. This is only going to be open for a little while longer, and I do intend on reopening this on a different platform, but at a much higher price. So,
Yeah.
because
I mean, right now,
because,
this is about half as much as any of the other video marketing plugins out there. So it's definitely a great deal.
half as much at the minimum. I mean, on average, this is the quarter of a price of a lot of the video marketing software, and I intend on at least doubling the price once it goes to another platform. So if anyone's on this and they're on the fence, you know, you might want to act now, because I don't want anyone missing out and maybe being forced to pay a higher price for this, you know.
Yeah, and plus you guys will get that video as soon as you buy it. You know, you just send an email to jamespatesbonus1@gmail.com, I believe.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, anyone can just start using that video. That's really cool. I mean, you're really giving that away. That's great.
All right, well, if we don't have any more questions, we can go ahead and end this. Any more questions from you guys before we shut this down?
Any other questions? All right, I think that's pretty much it, right?
All right, Diane says thanks. Tom, yeah, there will be a replay. I'll leave it up for a few days, but then I'll have to take it down. And that bonus will be available for a few days, but Ali's going to be raising the price pretty soon.
Yeah, so exactly. So, you know, everyone gets in now. You get the full benefits of everything, and you get, of course, our continued support. You get our feature updates. You get our emails updating you on the updates. So you're fully in the know once you're in.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. We appreciate it. And just let us know if you have any questions about how the software works or
Thank you, James.
feature
Thank you,
requests.
James, I just want to say thank you, James, for this you know, webinar, this you know, inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for coming.